Hey VC, this is Carlos from As the Table Turns. I'm in a different spot in my house. This is my living room where I keep most of my records. And since it's in the living room, I'm hardly ever able to come out here and record a video, but my family is gone right now, so I thought this would be a nice place to have the video, especially since the video is going to be about my collection. It's kind of a response video to Mazzy's response video to Chance and the pumping vinyl guy. But we're not really talking about flipping. I really liked the portion where Mazzy was talking about his collection and selling his collection and that kind of thing. And what that did was made me look at my collection. If you were to look back at my first video, or like maybe my sixth video or something like that, I think it was a contest entry for somebody's contest. And I put in text, I only have 150 records, give me a break. That was 3 years ago that I had 150 records, and now I have over 2,000. That's a lot. And it's definitely been an addiction. Purchasing records, buying records. Another video that this could be kind of a response to, or whatever, is me, myself, and vinyl. Me, myself, and my vinyl. I think that's the name of it. But he's been posting a couple different videos talking about how he really needs to purge his collection and stop purchasing and just listen to what he has, right? And I think a lot of people have that same viewpoint of maybe slowing down the purchasing or stopping the purchasing and listening to what they have. I know also Steve Carlson has created some videos talking about it, talking about how when the flood came and took most of his records, he came back and said, I'm going to start to buy, really what I want to listen to, just what I'm going to be listening to. And then since then, he's made videos saying that flew out the window a long time ago, and yeah, so it's been a problem. It's been a thing. I've purchased a ridiculous amount of records in the past 3 years, and it's definitely, you look at your bank statement and you're like, how did I purchase that much? And it's subjective, right? We look at our collections and you can look at it as a waste of money or a huge expense that you've put out for a collection, for a hobby, or for something that you truly love. There's probably a lot of people out there in the vinyl community that are feeling the same, that same crunch, or where they feel like it's a constant outgo out of their pocket every month that they're putting out, and it's an addiction just like anything else. You can say, well, just stop buying. Well, that's easy to say, but it's not easy to do. Right? Once again, Steve Carlson. He's been on the VC for a while, and it's easy for him to say, "I'll just stop buying." But that next month comes and there's this release and that release, and and now, man, everybody is putting out something. There's just everything's coming from everywhere. I think right now I probably have close to 800 jazz albums, and not that that's a lot. I mean, there's other people that have way more. There's other people that have less. But do I really need 800 jazz albums? Once again, subjective. You don't necessarily need them. I did want them. I love them. There's probably some purging that I could do of albums that I don't listen to that much anymore. Yeah, so I mean, I'm going to try, and this next year, I'm going to really try to not purchase a whole lot. I'm going to try and listen to, and I know there's been a lot of people that have said that. I'm going to really try to listen to what I have in my collection. The videos that I'm going to create, I'm going to stop doing vinyl editions, vinyl hauls, all that kind of stuff. I feel like it just adds to the buying, you know. And so I'm going to try and concentrate on my spotlights, the spotlight series that I have going on. Hopefully you all are enjoying it. I just put one out recently about Israel Cachao Lopez. Yeah, I think that would be a much more interesting way and much more interesting channel to watch, because there's so many vinyl finds and vinyl hauls and people talking about and showing the vinyl that they just purchased. But yeah, I'm going to try and not do any of those videos anymore, and I'm going to just concentrate on videos about my collection and spotlights. Yeah, I know I really love doing the spotlights. I like researching and finding out about artists, you know, when I can do that. It's a little time consuming, but it's fun. So anyway, that's pretty much the gist of this video. Yeah, don't really have much else to say. If you want to comment below and talk about you know, the addiction, or talk about your collection, or ways you're cutting back or purging, or yeah, what are you going to try and do differently in 2024 to set goals as far as not to not purchase. Obviously, I'm going to still make purchases. You know, I'm still going to have stuff that I'm going to want to purchase, but it needs to be stuff that I truly want. You know, and the Blue Note Tone Poet series, I might not pick up a whole lot of those. I might pick up 3 or 4, you know. Yeah, they're cool. They're, but I'd actually much rather pick up the classic series, because those are classics. Those are things that I feel really need to be in a collection, or should be in a collection, if anything, right? The tone poets are nice, and you know, if you want to pick them up, and whatever, that's your deal. But I just feel like I'm also running out of space. I don't have any more space to stick albums, you know. And that's another thing, is it's kind of ridiculous, and I'm almost ashamed that I've purchased so much that I'm running out of space, and all that money I could have been saving to do other stuff with my family. Yeah. So anyway, that is the end of this video. I know it didn't seem like a very fun video to watch, but I think it just needs to be talked about. I don't think a lot of people do talk about it, but yeah, it's definitely, it can be a problem. So anyway, comment below if you want, subscribe, like this video. All right, I'll talk to you later, VC.